Hi, I'm Jeromy Young, the CEO of Atomos, and I'd like to take you through the Ninja and the Samurai. The Ninja is here on display. It's selling now. It's been in the market for about 6 weeks, and we're very proud of this device. So let me start by saying the most important thing to remember is that we're coming directly from the lens and sensor of the camera. We're coming directly out of HDMI into the Ninja. And if I just take you across here, we're coming in 1080i 5994. We're bypassing the compression of the camera from perfect lens and sensor image straight into ProRes 422, ProRes LT, or ProRes HQ. I like to use HQ because it's obviously the best quality. And most importantly is how much record time do you have at these high data rates, 220 megabits a second. Very important that you have long recording times. So what I've done here is I've bought a 750 gig Hitachi spinning disc. If you can have a look here, it tells us what maker we have. We have Hitachi 750 gig. If I go back, you can see 6 hours and 57 minutes of recording time left. If I change to HQ, from HQ to 422, it's 10 and a half hours. If I change back to LT, then I'm at 15 hours. Quite long recording times. All well and good, but how do you power the unit for that long? Well, we've put a dual battery system on the back. These are standard MP570 batteries. And we've got 2 batteries, so not only so you can get the juice out of 2 batteries, but so that you can swap between them. It's a circular battery system. The Ninja only ever uses 1 battery at a time. And let me show you over here. The orange battery is the primary battery. It's the one being used now. The secondary battery is the blue one right there. It's in waiting. So if we imagine that the orange battery depletes down to its lowest level, it would then automatically flick across to the next battery. Then I'd be able to take off this battery. Take this battery off. And as you can see, I'm sitting there with 1 battery only. I can then change this battery out for a new battery that I've either charged before or has been on charge. And now I'm ready to go again. This can happen while you're recording, and even if you take the wrong battery off, it will automatically flick over to the other side and ensure that you continue recording. So let's go back and have a look at what else we've got here. We've got the audio, very, very important. This is coming through the HDMI, it's embedded audio. We also have a stereo audio line in, which can come from a mixing desk. It's a balanced line in, so you can use external recorders and come out the line out of that, straight into the Ninja or the Samurai. If we want to record the analog, we click on there, you can see I'm recording 2 channels of analog audio. I don't have any analog audio coming in, so that would just be silent noise. So I'm going to stop, not record that, come back to, all right, we're ready to record. What am I looking at? Well, this is a monitor, a recorder, and a playback device in one. As you can see, I've got a confidence monitor going on here. I'm going to change and focus right there. So I'm ready to record. I come back, I hit record, and I go back to my monitor, and I can pan and zoom in and out, do my thing on the camera side. Okay, I'm happy with that shot. I'm going to hit stop. Very important, where was I? Where am I in the folder structure of the Ninja and the Samurai? You need to really understand where you're at, and so you can find your files, because every time you hit record, it's a new take. So the take incrementally goes up every time you hit stop and record. So if I go back to the menu, you can see that there's a scene and shot up in the left-hand. You can also do the date and time. I can adjust the display options. I've got my Ninja info, what version of the firmware we're on. I can turn the unit off from here. There's also a power button on the side. And I can do drop frame or non-drop frame timecode. So I go into scene and shot. I was just recording scene 9, shot 1. Very important for me to tell what we're actually doing here. So if I go back and I want to play that back, now I'm looking for my scene. The line tells me underneath the scene, that's what I'm choosing, the scene. If I hit scene 9, then says, which shot would you like? Well, we've only got shot 1 in scene 9, so I'll hit shot 1. The last take I did was the one that we just recorded, and that's take 8. Now I'm going to play it back. This is a low-res preview for this version of the software. By the end of next week, we'll have the full version in hardware playing back, which is the same resolution as the screen. So if you hit playback here, I can view what I'm doing. You can see that I actually took the shot. Now, this isn't the quality of the recording. This is just a software playback. I'll show you the quality in Final Cut in 1 minute. So if I stop that playback, head back, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's now take out the hard disk. And I'm going to come across and put it in the docking station.
Talk a little bit about the hard disk. What can you put in that caddy?
In this caddy, you can put spinning discs. This is a Hitachi 750 gig drive. It was $80 from ProRes. You can also put 250 gig drives in, $40. You can put drives from a multitude of manufacturers, Toshiba, Hitachi. We recommend Intel SSD also if you're in a high vibration environment. There's no need to spend too much money on the SSDs if you're just in a 95% studio environment or an environment where you can really use your camera in a normal way. If you're going to do something radical, then we recommend going to SSDs. So let's put this back in the caddy. We give you the screws to go in. We also give you the caddy. We also give you the docking station that goes into the Mac. So just slide that in there. It's a Firewire 800, USB 2 and 3 connection. And now let me go into, my Ninja's just popped up. I'm going to go into Final Cut. And here's my pristine quality ProRes clips that I just recorded.
Can you show us what actually comes in the package? So if I buy recorders,
I'm glad you asked. Well, what you get is this case, which I'll show you in a second. You get the Ninja. You get 2 batteries, which are now on the Ninja at the moment. You get the charger for the batteries. You get the docking station with all the connections there. You get the cables, everything to connect to your Mac or your PC. And you get 2 of the master caddies. And the reason we call them master caddies is once you finish this 750 gig recording or 250 gig recording, you then take it out and put it on the shelf. Keep it forever in pristine quality ProRes because it's affordable. It's $40 for a disc. All together into the case. A very strong case. The test for this was that I could jump on it and the Ninja would be okay. And you get all of this for $9.95. The Samurai is $14.95 with exactly the same case, and we also include the mini BNC to BNC connectors in the Samurai.